Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
All right, today is May 9th. We had a very busy week last week, and don't worry, we'll have another very, very busy week coming up this week. Let's give you a quick rundown of what we will see coming up this week before we go into breakdown of what we saw last week. So Sunday the 9th, we're not going to see anything. Monday the 10th, we'll see Stingwater by Nike SB Dunk Low Magic Mushrooms. Then on Tuesday the 11th, we will see the return of the Nike Lebron 8 V2 Low Miami Nights. On Wednesday the 12th, we'll see the Air Jordan 1 KO Chicago, along with Undefeated by Nike Kobe 5 Protro Hall of Fame. And then on Thursday, you guys already know what it is. It's Supreme Week 12, along with the women's Air Jordan 11 Low Bright Citrus in Europe. And then we'll also see the Slam Jam by New Balance 991s on Thursday, as well as the Air Jordan 3 Grade School Electric Green. And on Friday the 14th, we'll see the Air Jordan 5 Low Wings. And to end off the week, it is ending off on a big one on Saturday the 15th. We'll see the Air Jordan 1 High Shadow 2.0s. So definitely a lot of things to looking out for this upcoming week. But before we go into breaking down what we're seeing, let's give you a rundown of what we saw in the previous week. So Luis, what did we first see last week drop?
Yeah, so on Sunday, we didn't see anything. On Monday, we didn't see anything. You know, maybe Kith, you can consider something, but we don't talk about that no more. No.
I wouldn't consider it something. I don't think anybody even talks about it anymore.
It is what it is. It's in the past now. But yeah,
that's true.
On Tuesday the 4th, we did see a couple of things released. So we saw the Air Jordan 1 High and the patina colorway release. This released at all Jordan retailers, but that doesn't mean that it was really easy to get. You know, it was still fairly limited and difficult to acquire. Retail $170, approximate resale $215 through $280. You know, this shoe reminds me of those winged ones that came out a couple years ago. I think it was was it 2 years ago, Jamal, or like one when it came out?
No, I think if not, was it more than 2 years ago?
I just feel like it was the other day, man. You know, these sneakers,
I don't know about that. I think they were a while. They weren't last year. Were they the year before 18? I don't know.
Okay, it won't be older than 18. And it won't be older than 18.
Probably 18.
Yeah, dude, it just feels like 2018 was the other day, man. It's so crazy, you know.
If you say so, I mean, I'll leave that to your opinion.
Yeah, it is what it is, man, at the end of the day. But yeah, that wasn't it. Actually, before we go into the next shoot, I'd like to ask you something, Jamal. Did you get these, man, or did you just strike out?
I struck out. These were a tough one to get. I'm surprised that there's the sizes going for around the 215, but I guess the color isn't that great. Do you like this colorway? I honestly don't like this. I would never. I wouldn't be wearing them, but I would never even consider wearing them. Just for the color, it's not that. I don't think it's that nice.
Yeah, it's not something that at least I could pair easily with my current wardrobe. So
I think that's what kind of kills it. But hey, I guess it shows how limited they are that they're selling upwards of 280 for some sizes.
280 is, you know.
What are you talking about? There's better Jordans that sell for around 280. There's better colors of ones that sell for around 280. So for these to be selling for that, it's I guess it shows how limited they were. That's my opinion. Maybe you have a different opinion. I don't know.
I just don't like them, so I have everything against them.
Nothing wrong with that, but no, I was not able to get a pair. There's not many places that dropped them. It wasn't that easy.
Yeah, it was quite difficult. Quite difficult. So what else happened on Tuesday, Jamal?
So the other thing we saw drop was the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Barely Green. So these dropped previously on a few different places, and then now they dropped on sneakers. So retail on them is $230. Resale is $230 to $300. So there's some sizes going for retail. So if you wanted to cop and you are that size, good on you because you don't have to pay any extra. But if I think it's mostly the bigger sizes. If you're like a size like 13 or something, you pay upwards of $300. So definitely money to be made if you went for the right sizes. And yeah, hopefully people actually tried to go for those if they're trying to flip them because there's some decent money in them. if the question comes up, did I cop? No, I was not able to. It was sneakers, so this time I was not able to. Luis, did you go for these?
Nah, man, I didn't go for these. I'm not a fan of Foamposite at all whatsoever, dude.
But you're a fan of money?
I'm a fan of money, man, but
All right, so who cares about this? If it's an ASIC, you're gonna flip it. If it flips, yeah, why not?
the thing is, okay, so when I first started flipping sneakers, the whole thing was like, okay, I'm gonna get this shoe in case I can't resell it. You know, it's gonna be something I like, and I've kind of always
That's how my friend is.
I've kind of always like maintained that like the same thought process. Like
Okay.
if I would personally wear it, I'd buy it. If I wouldn't personally wear it, I wouldn't buy it.
But yeah, to each his own. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody has their reasons for how they do things. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Personally, I if it resells, if I'm in it to resell and it resells, I'll go for it. I don't care if I don't like it. I mean, like the patinas, I went for those. I don't like them. Did you go for the patinas?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't. If you're talking about I don't like the shoe, I'm not gonna go for it.
Yeah, I didn't go for them.
Oh, okay. So I guess you do follow that method. Me, yeah, I'll go for it if it resells. If I'm not planning to keep them, who cares if I like it or not? I guess that's how I look at it.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, it is what it is though. But yeah, that was it for Tuesday. On Wednesday, the 5th, we did not see anything drop. And then you guys already know what it is. What day was it next, Luis?
It's Thursday, also known as Supreme. So we saw Supreme Week 11 release on Thursday the 6th. We saw a couple different items, but among those items, the most highly coveted, the most rare, well, not really rare, the ones that everybody wanted would be the Supreme Nike Air Max 96. So it came out in 3 different colorways. It came out in the woodland camo colorway, silver, and the black colorway. So the sneaker retailed for $175. Approximate resale is currently $200 through $270. You know, this shoe looks pretty weird, man. Like when I've seen the pictures of this, I haven't seen it in person, unfortunately, but it kind of it's see-through.
Wait, is it?
From the pictures that I've seen, it looks see-through, bro.
I guess I missed that. I didn't see that it was see-through.
Yeah, you know what? Like I'll look it up again right now.
All right.
Yeah, it's see-through.
Interesting.
See-through. Yeah,
It's an interesting design.
it's definitely something different.
Very extremely different. One thing to note about these though, if you are trying to get them,
Wait, is it not
Nike-
see-through?
huh?
I'm tripping.
You're still looking?
You know what?
Maybe it's not.
It's not. It's just this picture's taken such a high quality, bro, that it looks.
Did you take the pictures?
No, you know, it's let's not go into that, Jamal.
But something to note about these, just a quick thing, that if you're trying to get them and you're not able to get them on Supreme, expect to see Nike drop them. That's usually how it goes when there's a collab with Supreme. They drop on Supreme, and then about a week or two later, they'll get a drop on Nike. So keep a lookout for that, because that is what should happen. So if you're trying to get them, you should have another chance.
No, yeah, they are see-through, by the way. They are.
So they're see-through. What's the final verdict? They're see-through. I guess. Do you have to go for them on sneakers when they drop to then find out?
No, they are see-through. They are
Okay.
see-through. I'm looking at a couple of different pictures of them, and they are
Like,
see-through.
are you seeing like a
Yeah.
on foot picture?
Yeah, I saw an on-foot picture.
Do you see the feet through the shoe? I hope the
Yeah,
people
the
are
guy's
wearing
wearing
socks.
red socks, and yeah, he's wearing socks, and you can see the
Okay.
red socks throughout the whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
so they're
see-through.
see-through. Yeah, so the picture I guess wasn't that good. It was so good that it looked like, I don't know, man. It looked like they just like sewed on. Anyways, so we saw a couple different other items. So we saw Supreme, Cini and Niels. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Kubiclu, Kubo Loose.
It's just a lamp, a Supreme lamp. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, it's the Supreme lamp. A retail $238, approximate resale $290. And then we also saw the Supreme Nike lightweight crew socks, 1 pack. You know, retail for $20, approximate resale $50 to $60. Dude, that's a lot of money, man. $50 to $60
For
socks.
It's a 3-pack.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
it says
3
1
pair.
pack, so
It's
I
a
guess,
3
yeah,
pair.
3 pair.
Man, you're
That's a lot of
spending
money, dude.
$20 a pair of socks. That's crazy.
You're a baller, dude. You're a baller right there. Those are
I
baller
agree
numbers.
with that.
Yeah, and I can't believe people are paying $60 for this. resale wise. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
you're paying $20 per sock. That's crazy. Or I guess
Yeah,
$10 per individual sock.
that's a lot of money. That's a
That
lot of
is a
money.
lot of
But
money.
what isn't a lot of money is the reverse label cap. I can't even speak English today.
Camp cap?
Reverse
Camp cap. You probably can't say that 3 times.
cap. Yeah, I can't. Retail for $48. Approximate resale is $60. So this came out a slew of different colorways, but at the end of the day, like it didn't do so good resale wise. But get this, this is one of the best items for this past week. So
Because
that
it
kind of
sounds like it
speaks.
was a really dead week.
Yeah, it speaks volumes for what it was. Since I guess I'm so affected by how bad a week it was, I can't even talk about it, man, because I've been stuttering the whole time.
I don't blame you. It was not that great. Yeah, for Camp Cap to end up being one of the good items. I mean, even honestly, I'm surprised that the shoes are even going up to 270. That's amazing to me because I don't think anybody liked them.
There's definitely
yeah.
something different, but it might be the whole see-through factor. Is see-through coming back? Is that a thing?
It seems like a lot of shoes are like the Clot Air Max ones were see-through. I don't know. What do like people want to see their feet or something? I don't get it. Why would you want to see through shoe? Just wear flip flops if you want that. Isn't that
true.
the point?
That is very true.
I don't know. To
But
each his own, I guess.
Exactly. But that wasn't it for Thursday. We had 2 more pairs still that released on Thursday. What happened on Thursday, Jamal?
So we also saw the women's Air Jordan 11 Low Bright Citrus. These dropped at all the normal Jordan retailers. Fairly limited. Not the easiest shoe to get. Not the hardest thing in the world to get, but definitely on the side of harder to get. Retail on them is $185. Resale right now sitting about $230 to $290. So definitely good money to be made. And don't worry, there'll be another chance to cop these. We'll go into that later on. But definitely a solid shoe if you're trying to get them. I think it's a good color. At the end of the day, it's a Jordan 11 low, so there's only so much to go for that. But it is a solid color, I think, on this shoe. Did you go for these, Luis? Is this something? I know you didn't go for them in your size, obviously, because they were women's. But
yeah,
did you go for them in general, or it's not something you could have worn, so you didn't buy?
Now, so the women's shoes, I have a different rule,
Oh, okay.
So if I like them, I go for them. If I don't like them, I don't go for them. Unless there's a whole bunch of money in it, then by all means, that's what I guess that's when the money rule applies. But yeah, for this one, I sat it out, man. I sat it out, but I'm kind of regretting it, sitting it out because they're moving, dude.
I think a lot of people did. I think a lot of people thought that they were gonna not brick, but not do that great. But yeah, these are doing extremely well.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like for me, if I would have bought these even at 185, taxes would have just ate me up right there, dude.
Yeah, but there's sizes selling all the way up to 290. So pay tax, you're still making a nice like $60.
Yeah, I'm just literally just gonna go in the bot and just put. I just want the money size. There's like a function, money size, MS, money size.
Maybe these bots need to add that in. That'd be a good idea, actually. But that wasn't it for Thursday. The last thing we saw drop was the Air Jordan 4 Retro University Blue. So these dropped only on Jimmy Jazz. We're gonna consider it because we covered it, but they only dropped on Jimmy Jazz. Retail on them was $200. Resale in about $300 to $350. So congrats if you're able to cop. Jimmy Jazz is an interesting one. They are Shopify, if you guys already know that. For the ones that don't, they are Shopify. They're an interesting Shopify site though. They kind of, I don't know, they have different bot protection or something. They do things a bit different. Things are handled a bit different on the site. So I don't know if you guys have to let us know. Do Manuel have a chance to cop on Jimmy Jazz, or is it still kind of bots taking all of the stock? I'm not sure. Yeah, let us know. Tweet at us. Let us know if Jimmy Jazz, there's even a chance to cop, if you guys even got close or anything like that. But that was it for Thursday. And then on Friday, what did we see drop on Friday, Luis?
Yeah, so on Friday the 7th, we saw the Air Jordan 11 Low and the Legend Blue colorway. These came out on all regular Jordan retailers, but like previously said, and when I talked about a different shoe, even though it came out everywhere, it doesn't mean that it was easy to get, man. So
I think they were somewhat easy to get, though.
Somewhat easy. How many did you get?
I didn't go for them, so I didn't get any. I didn't think they were going to do much. I didn't go for them at all. But from what I saw, they weren't like, yeah, they didn't necessarily sit everywhere where you can just copped them like another shoe we're gonna go into later on, but I don't think they were the hardest thing in the world to get. Like if you tried, you had the post notifications on, and you tried, I think you were able to cop a pair at least.
Okay, so check success and see how many people cop.
Whoa, that's a different story. Nobody tweets at us. So to us, every single shoe is hard to get. Like if we're going off of that, there's not one shoe I've seen. Like the Flints were hard to get if we're going off of that.
Well,
they're still available, I think, on some sites.
We have 2 people that always see success at us. Just 2 people, and that's it. But besides that,
that's true. That's
it. And then there's the one guy who always DMs. He's like, "Bro, thank you. I got him." I've asked him to post on Twitter and tag us. Never responds. He just keeps on sending pictures.
He does. He doesn't want the fame. It's too much.
I guess so. Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, man, I just cop. Thank you." And I was like, "All right, cool, bro. That sounds good." But yeah, they're reselling for $240. Pretty good profit right there. So, it is what it is. I missed this one, and I'm kind of like, kind of kicking myself. These 11s, dude, like last week, they did pretty good. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised about the Legend Blues. I thought they weren't gonna do anything at all. That's why I didn't even touch them. But yeah, they're not doing too bad for what it is. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's true. But we still had a couple more releases on Friday. Friday was pretty crazy, man. It was really, really crazy. What else happened on Friday?
So the other thing we saw drop was a pack. It was the Air Jordan 2 My First Coach pack. So there was 3 different shoes. There was lows, mids, and then high zoom comforts. First 2 I'm going to talk about is the low and the mid. So the lows retailed at $120. Resell right now about $190 to $300. So a lot of money in those. Keep in mind, these were EU. I'm not sure if they're going to drop anywhere else. As we all know, there's still a lot of logistical issues around in the world, and we see a lot of that impacted into the shoe releases. Obviously, that's nothing new. We've seen delays and everything like that, and random sites dropping here and there, and releases happening over months and months and months. So we might see some other places to get these, but these were just on sneakers in Europe and also on Offspring. That was about all that dropped them. But the lows doing very well. The mids also doing pretty good. Retail on them is $110. Resale right now sitting about $150 to $200, so also good. And there was one last shoe in the pack. What was the last one that was dropped in that pack, Luis?
So we also saw the Air Jordan 1 High Zoom in the To My First Coach colorway. Same thing, sneakers and Offspring. Retailed for $170. Currently reselling for $230 through $250. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, so the lows were kind of the one to go for. Those have the most profit, but the mids and the zooms definitely nothing to sleep on either.
Yeah, I hope that everybody reshipped them, man, because we've talked about this numerous times. Reship. I feel like it's a theme that we've had across all, like, how many episodes we have? 42 episodes.
Yeah,
it's been a common theme.
Yeah.
So I hope that people are at least paying attention and are actually reshipping, because if they're
we'll
not,
never know, because nobody posts success, so we'll never know.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is, for sure what it is.
So we also saw the Palace Crocs release, which is exclusive to Palace to the Palace. It was exclusive to Palace US and UK. Usually we see releases on Crocs, so this one was quite different. It only came out on Palace, exclusive. But one thing though, it's kind of weird. We haven't really seen resale on Palace since like 2017, when it was actually a thing. Among like the High Beast brand. So this release was super, super, super exclusive. We saw sizes load on the back end of the website, but when it was on the front end of the website, aka what you see, like the normal user, instant sellout. There's no way you could add it to cart. Bots ate this up. They retailed $60. Current resale $250 through $315. That is quite amazing,
It's been a very, 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 very long time since I've seen a Croc resell like this. Lately, they've only been like a $10 profit, if that. There's not been much on Crocs, but somehow Palace was able to bring back their own name and Crocs name at the same time.
Let's see what's gonna happen, man, with Palace. Is this like a step in a new direction?
I don't think so. I I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, from what I remember, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I remember, it was only, I forget what their logo was called, the triangle one. That was pretty much all that would ever resell. There wasn't much of anything else that would resell.
Triferg.
Yeah, like, was there anything else that would resell, or it was pretty much just the Triferg or whatever it's called?
That was it. That was just it.
Okay, so I mean, I guess they weren't. It was a hype brand. It was definitely something that people wanted, but I don't know. I would always see them compared to like Supreme, like they were the UK version of Supreme, but they were never big enough to resell, sell out anything other than the Triferg.
Exactly. But that's not it. We still had one more release on Friday. What was it, Jamal? What was the last release?
So last thing we saw drop was the concepts by Nike Kyrie 7 Aorus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Retail on them is $130. So what all of the consignment places, resale sites, all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to call them, what they're showing is the regular box. So this drop was actually for the special box. So if you're able to cop these, congrats, because this was for the special box. On the regular box, the resale right now is in about 190 to 200. Special box should be a bit more than that. So definitely good money to be made on these. They weren't the hardest thing in the world to get. They'll have another wider release on sneakers, but it'll be regular box later on, not this week, but the following week. I believe it's on the 17th or something like that. So you have another chance to get them if you want them, but not for the special box. This was the only chance, the only place that you're able to get that special box. So if you went for these and you were able to get that, congrats to you, because it was definitely a special one. But that was it for Friday. And then on Saturday the 8th, what was the first thing we saw drop, Luis?
Man, you said special like 50 times right there, man.
Yeah. I wanted to show how special the shoe was.
Yeah, so on Saturday we saw something very, very, very special. Yeah, so we saw the Adidas Yeezy 500 Enflame or Enflamme. I don't really know what language this is in.
And Flame, I think. I don't know. He's in flames. I wonder where did he come up with this name, Enflame?
I don't know, man. But these were extremely rare. You know, there were only a couple hundred pairs on foot sites, and there's approximately 4,000 pairs spread across Yeezy Supply and Adidas. You know, those are rumored numbers. So, and that kind of explains why the price is what it is. You know, so the sneaker retails for $200. Current resale $280 through $350. Those are numbers right now, man. Like,
is this a color you can pull off?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I could never. This is too much for me,
dude. This is the tamest. Dude, I would have thought you would have been able to pull this off, man. Because this is pretty tame, dude. These are like earth tones.
This is tame.
On top. This is tame. There's nothing crazy on this. Nothing.
I'll leave that to your opinion. I think this is a fairly wild shoe.
I don't know. I feel like it gives you like Skechers vibes, you know, because the whole Skechers thing has been going on for a while.
That's not a good thing. I don't think that's what they want to be compared to.
All the companies are following it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they want to be compared to. The Skechers vibe. I don't know. This is a tough color for me.
Yeezy is getting into Gap, so we're seeing a change. I guess we're seeing a change. You know.
Do you think that he'll make shoes with Gap?
Yeah, he said he was gonna make one of those slides with Gap, even more affordable. From what I remember,
maybe they'll make some inflamed colors of the slides. I don't know. No, this is a tough color for me. I would never be able to pull this off.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. I struck out on them. I struck out, dude. I woke up. I tried running for them. Struck out. Everything. It was bad. Did you cop any of these?
No, I struck out. Not one pair. Was not able to get a single one. It was a hard one. I haven't seen a Yeezy release this limited in a long time.
So what else released on Saturday, Jamal?
So we also saw the Air Jordan 7 Flint. I mean, we'll talk about it because we covered it, but not too much about these shoes. These are pretty much bricks. Retail on them $190 right now. Resale in about $200 to $225. Yeah, they pretty much sat almost everywhere. Very easy to get. If you didn't get a pair, you must not be following us, or you must not have post notifications on them. Either one.
Or you didn't want them.
Oh, there you go. Or you didn't want them. That's definitely another reason. But that's about it for them. Not much to say. They're fairly easy to get. There were still a few other drops on Saturday. Saturday was definitely a busy day. What were the next few drops we saw, Luis?
So we also saw the Stingwater Nike SB Dunk Low in the Magic Mushroom colorway. This is only in the EU, so it came out on sneakers in a couple SB retailers, which were only raffle. Shoe retailed for $125, currently reselling for $300 through $500. That's quite some change right there. But even if you didn't get them in the EU, you didn't reship them. Even though we emphasize reship, well, there's still another chance later in the upcoming week to get them. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. Or I guess you could say this week, because it's already Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he go after you, Jamal, or you just sat out?
No, I'm waiting for US release. I did not go for these in Europe, unfortunately. Obviously not following my own suggestion, but I should have.
But yeah, that wasn't it for Saturday. We had a couple more releases. So we also had the Nike Dunk Low Green Glow colorway released at Jimmy Jazz. So retailed for $100, currently reselling for $215 through $330. This is quite a interesting release right here. So I woke up at 5 in the morning. I messaged Jamal. I'm like, yo, dude, like I'm gonna go for these. And it's like, I guess Jamal didn't understand that I was gonna go for them at 7 when they came out, and he thought
it was 2 hours early. I thought you were thinking they're gonna drop now or at 6 or something.
Yeah, dude. So I went for them. I clicked on the website, buy now. I did manual, no bots. I'm trying to give the people shoes. I can't be buying them all up. I gotta be nice.
Yeah, try not to be the thought, right?
Yeah, not trying to be a thought. But I didn't run my bot. I ran manual. I struck out, and I was like, damn, dude, I sure ran my bot, but it is what it is. It's in the past. But what's not in the past? There's a bunch of releases coming out this upcoming week, aka this week. So a lot of opportunity right there to make some extra money. But I don't really know. I was going.
I had no pun for that.
Yeah.
There was still another drop on Jimmy Jazz though. They also dropped the Air Jordan 1 High Grade School Hyper Royals. Retail on them $130. We all know these shoe resell. Resell $250 to $340. So I don't think there was any question about that. These already dropped. Jimmy Jazz has dropped them again. Congrats to anybody who was able to secure these, because out of all the shoes that dropped on Jimmy Jazz, those were the hardest ones to cop. But then the last thing we saw last week was the Bape by Adidas Superstars. This was in the green camo color. Retail on them $150. Resale right now sitting about $180 to $200. I'm somewhat surprised that resale is sitting this high. They were not hard to get. I guess maybe what is causing this is not a lot of places actually drop them. But actually, you know what, Luis? I did see some success on this one. I think 2 or 3 people tweeted at us that they cop. So
yeah,
that was very nice to see. I'm very happy that people were willing to actually post their success and tweet at us, because that's the only way we know what we're doing is worth it and it's working, is if you guys let us know. Other than that, I can't read your mind. I can't see your credit card statements. I can't see your emails to see what you copped, if you copped. So the only way is you let me know and you let Luis know. And that's the only way we know. But yeah, it was definitely a good ending to the week. Good profit on those. Lots of stuff to go for. I don't know how many people actually went for stuff, but there's definitely a lot more opportunities, like Luis was saying, in this upcoming week. Lots of stuff to go for and to make some good money, get some good personals for. But what is the first thing we'll see drop this upcoming week, Luis?
So we're gonna see the Stingwater Nike SB Dunk Low in the Magic Mushroom colorway. So last week it came out on the US, on the EU, in the EU, and this week it's coming out US only. So it's gonna be on sneakers on Monday only. So definitely be ready to get them on Monday.
Only.
But yeah, only Monday. Yeah, in case we've been having a couple of recurring words of special, only. And then there's probably another one in the podcast, So if you listen to recurring words, just add us on Twitter, and we'll like your comment. That's pretty much it. You don't get anything else. But yeah, the shoes retail for $125. Currently selling for $300 to $500. That's quite some change right there. Some Nobu money, sushi and whatnot with Mother's Day today. Actually, yeah, today is Mother's Day. I completely forgot.
That's very true.
Yeah, in North America, I guess you could say in most Western countries, Today is
Yeah,
Mother's.
Eastern countries is a different day, but yeah.
Yeah. So happy Mother's Day to everybody who listens to us, even though. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got right there for Monday. It's Tuesday. We have a couple. Actually, we only have one shoe on Tuesday. What's happening on Tuesday, Jamal? What's the 411 on the sneaker releases on Tuesday?
So we'll see the return of the Nike LeBron 8 V2 Low Miami Nights. Retail on them is 180. Resale expectations about 250 and 250. Honestly, these might go a bit higher. These dropped a long time ago and they go for a lot. It might be part of it is the fact that they're an older shoe, so it appreciated over time. But it's definitely a solid one. Very, very, very good color. Would not sleep on these. I would go for them just for the simple fact of there might be a lot of money to be made. Solid personal if you're wanting these, if you like LeBron's. So I would not sleep on these. Luis, I would recommend you even go for these even you paying sales tax.
LeBron's, dude.
I would go for them just for the what do you want to call it? Like the security, just in case they end up reselling for a lot, because they're not dropping in many places. Like foot sites are showing in store only.
Okay.
So like they it might be just their so like what we saw with the Palace Crocs or what we saw with the Enflame 500s. It might end up being they're so limited that they have a lot of money.
Makes sense. All right, I'll go after them.
Okay, sounds good to me. But that was it on Tuesday. On Wednesday, there's a few, not too many drops, but a few drops. What do we see first on Wednesday, Luis?
So on Wednesday, we're going to see the Air Jordan 1 KL in the Chicago colorway. So far, it's only being released on sneakers. This might change, so definitely be on the lookout on the timeline to see what's going to happen with this shoe. Shoe is retailing for $140. Approximate resale $200 through $275. Good right there. You know, it's something definitely you should go for. I'm going for it. Are you going for it, Jamal?
I'm for sure going for these.
I'm not a fan of it exactly because it doesn't look like it's all leather. It looks like some sort of like cloth material.
Well, it kind of like I don't know if this is the best way to describe it. It somewhat looks like a knockoff Jordan 1, like a bad attempt at a Jordan 1. It's not bad. It's just when you like put them side by side, like you put it side by side to a Jordan 1. I don't know. It's like it's got a lot of extra stuff going on with it. It's not bad by any means, but yeah, I wonder how the cloth will be in person.
I feel like this is one of those shoes that's gonna age well over time, since it's so different.
That was very possible. Well, that's a good point.
I feel it's gonna be good, but you know, we're still not done with the Wednesday. We had one more release on Wednesday. What happened? What else happened? Wow, actually, what's happening, dude? I'm like all over the place. This podcast, man. This is so we've been having some issues recording the podcast, like sound issues, connectivity issues, and stuff like that. So if this podcast is kind of scuffed, then
now you know why.
Yeah, now you know why.
It's okay though. They get the information. That's what matters. But the other thing we'll see drop on Wednesday is going to be the Undefeated by Nike Kobe Protro Hall of Fame. So we're getting another undefeated Kobe. So definitely, I don't care. No matter what, if you don't like the shoe, I don't care what your reason is. Go for the shoe. No matter what, go for the shoe. Retail on them is 190. Resale expectations are 250 all the way up to 500. So all the way up to 500 because if you go look at other Kobe's, they have a very, very, very I don't know the word to use, but
wide range.
They have a wide range between sizes on what resale ends up being. So you'll get one go for nearly retail, and then another one go all the way above $300. This one is a bit special, so I think we could see prices all the way up to 500. Honestly, we'll have to wait and see, but that's the expectations.
The last time I bought a Kobe Protro was when Undefeated did the release here in LA, and it was like a.
I feel like you always bring this up,
bro, because it's forever gonna live in my mind, dude.
Though you can explain it for anybody that's listening now. You can explain it again for them.
So, wait, how many have I talked about this in the podcast a lot, or just like different conversations you and I have?
We've talked about it once or twice in the podcast, but it's okay. There's maybe new listeners, they want to hear the story.
So the thing is, this shoe, I can't even talk, dude. This shoe released, it's like different colorways in LA, and you were able to you were able to reserve all the colorways. You know, if you spoofed. So I spoofed to all the undefeated locations, and they're like undefeated pickable locations, I guess you can say, in LA. So I spoofed to all of them.
It was a sneakers pass. It was a sneakers pass, weren't they?
Yeah, sneakers pass. So it was like Silver Lake, LA, Venice, and Santa Monica.
Even reserved out. They have one in Arizona. Where did they? La Vegas, Arizona. Where did they have? They have another location out of state, right?
Yeah, big. Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
He even
Phoenix.
spoofed to Phoenix. He was gonna go drive to Phoenix for them.
And so anyway, so I spoofed everywhere, and I got all. I successfully got all of them. So I show up to Silver Lake in the morning, and I'm in line, and I'm like, dude, why am I in line for this shoe, man? Like, I don't know, man. I was like questioning.
What?
Like, I was questioning the whole thing as a sneaker reseller. Like, why am I even?
How
doing
could
this?
you question that? It's a Kobe.
Because okay, the thing is, I'm not like an in-person sneaker reseller.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like there's a line right here. You know, what if I need a pee? Where's the bathroom at? You know,
It was too much effort.
it was all too neat for me. So, anyways, so I get this, I get this shoe, but before I get it, they're like, oh yes, we noticed that you're reserved at all other locations, so you're only able to get one shoe, and I got the one with the lowest profit on it, man. So I get it, and then I meet up with our common friend in LA, and then we go to Flight Club, and I drop the shoe off at Flight Club. Dude, it takes like 5 or 6 months to sell, dude. It just sits there.
You know what? But didn't you end up getting a good amount for it?
I got a bunch of money, dude. Actually, I'm gonna look it up, man. I'm gonna look it up right now, dude. I got a really good amount, but I was still kind of complaining because it took forever to sell. Let me see, Kobe.
Yeah, of course. And I think the biggest issue is that they only let you pick up one.
Yeah. Actually, how many did I get?
How'd you get multiple if you were only able to get one?
Let me see. Oh, here, your shoes are listed. It sold for $500.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
Actually, okay, look, get this. So I listed it. Well, let me see. June, July. I listed it in August, and they didn't sell until. Dude, it took way longer than I just said. They didn't sell, dude, until the following year.
Huh?
Until January, dude. I listed in August, and they sold in January.
Months? That's crazy.
That's such a long time, dude. But they did sell for $500.
At least you got some good money out of it. At least you got that.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. But you know, on Thursday we're gonna see Supreme Week 12. We don't really know what's gonna drop yet, so stay tuned on the timeline. See what's gonna happen. You know,
I did see one thing. I saw supposedly the mini fridges this week.
Oh, and you actually mentioned this before we started recording, the Milan tee. So
well, that's if this might come out after that happens, but yeah, if it actually dropped, congrats to anybody that was able to cop the Milan BOGO. It's supposed to drop on Monday. If it follows all of the other trends of all of the other store BOGOs, it's always on a Monday. Yeah, if that actually drops, congrats to anybody that was able to get that, because you know it's a BOGO at the end of the day, and this is a very, 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 very special one.
But what are BOGOs going for now? Like $200, man?
I think this might be a bit different. It's this is the Last Supper one, yeah. I think that's what's on the BOGO.
Oh, okay,
it's for Milan. I mean, at the end of the day, there's if you guys don't know about Supreme in Europe, in Italy specifically, there was a company that trademarked the Supreme name. I don't know if it was all of Europe or in Italy. Maybe this is all bad information. I don't know. Somebody can correct me if they want to.
No, I know what you're talking about. Supreme Italia.
They trademarked it, and so they were able to sell Supreme items legally, and they did it before Supreme trademarks there. So Supreme wasn't able to sell their stuff because it was going against trademark patents. So this is a big thing that Supreme was finally able to open up a store in Milan. So it's kind of more than just Supreme has another store. They're having another store in a place that they weren't even able to sell their own product, that somebody was able to sell essentially their product, and it wasn't even fake. Like, it was legally they were selling Supreme product. So it has a lot of backstory to it. So I think this BOGO might be a bit different than other ones.
That's quite the story right there, Jamal. So that's not it
Oh,
for
yeah.
Thursday. We still have a couple more items. So we're gonna see the women's Air Jordan 11 Low in the bright citrus colorway. This is gonna be in the EU only. So it's gonna be also Nike Jordan retailers in the EU and Nike EU. You know, a lot of EU. It's gonna
It'll
retail
be an
for
EU drop.
yeah, it's gonna retail for $185. Approximate resale $230 through $290. You know, so definitely some money right there on the table to make some extra Nobu money, or if you like in and out, upgrade to the animal style fries.
Something like that. But we'll also see the Slam Jam by New Balance 991s drop on Thursday. So that's the set drop date. We'll see if they actually drop anywhere. Right now, it's just set to be a raffle on Slam Jam, but we'll see if anything else actually happens. So it'll be interesting to find out if those actually get a drop anywhere at all. If not, they're going to be very limited. Expect a lot of money. Retail on them is $240. Resale expectation is about $350 to $500. So definitely a lot of money to be made. Watch out for them to be dropping anywhere at all, because you can make some nice profit on them. That's not it though. There is one last drop on on Thursday. What is the last single drop we'll see drop on Thursday, Luis?
The last thing you're gonna see is Air Jordan 3 grade school size, electric green colorway. So it's gonna release on sneakers, foot sites, finish line, JD Sports, amongst other retailers. Sneakers gonna retail for $140. Currently, approximate resale is $160 through $200. So this shoe right here is definitely the size you should go for is like a size 7 youth, because that's pretty common right there, like size 7 youth or like a 5.5. And that's that right there. Are you gonna be going for this, Jamal? Is this gonna be a personal? Wearing your hand?
That's all it would fit. It's not gonna fit on my foot. Personal, no. For resale, I might. I have to wait and see what kind of like stock numbers are looking like, if they're going to be looking easy or not, because at the end of the day, it is a Jordan 3 and it is grade school, so resale it can be tough on them. But yeah, it'll be I think it'll be like a last minute decision that if they're worth going for or not.
So what's happening on Friday, Jamal?
So the only thing we'll see drop on Friday is the Air Jordan 5 low wings. So we've seen a lot of wing shoes drop for Jordans. We're gonna see a 5 low now. Retail on them is $190. Resale expectations about $220 to $280. So right now they're looking like sneakers only. Do you remember if the other wings, like, because they had the 1s and they had the 12s, do you remember if those dropped anywhere beyond sneakers, or if they were sneakers only?
No, they're sneakers only.
Okay, so expect these to also be sneakers only. Of course, we'll update you. So make sure you're following us on Twitter and post notifications on. We'll update you if that ever changes. But as of now, as expectations are, be sneakers only. So might be a very hard shoe to cop. So definitely look out for those. Might be worth going for them. But that is the only thing we'll see on Friday. And then the final day of the week, it's a good way to end off the week. What do we see drop on Saturday, Luis?
So on Saturday, we're gonna see the Air Jordan 1 High Shadow 2.0. It's gonna come out on sneakers and all regular Jordan retailers. Sneakers gonna retail for $170. Currently reselling, current resale is $240 through $300. It's pretty good resale right there. Definitely something to get, for the kids and for yourself, for everybody.
Do not sleep on these at all.
And if you do fall asleep, wake up immediately so you can get them.
Yes, you go for as many as you can. Expect them to be extremely hard to get, but definitely go for as many of these as you can. Expect these to do very good.
That's the end of the podcast. Thank you for listening to Drop Time Self-Proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
Make sure that you follow us over on Twitter. Make sure you got those post notifications on. That's how you find the success. You get the success by following us and turning those post notifications on. That's how you stay up to date on everything. You get reminders, get alerts, get everything like that when you got the post notifications on. You can always find us over on Instagram. You want to see some early looks at some shoes, see some updates on what's going to drop the next day. You can check us over out on Instagram. And then for the podcast, you can listen to on all major streaming platforms. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever else. We even put it up on YouTube. You want to listen to us over on YouTube, you can find us over there. But we appreciate you listening to episode 42. Get ready for this very, very busy week, and make sure that you let your mother know Happy Mother's Day.
On behalf of the Drop Tiny team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.